Hello everybody, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome to the Legion Hall number 13. Deep in the heart of Leaf Country. In the heart of Leaf Nation. This is the gold medal game. The gold medal game in the Grasshopper Invitational. That is pitting Fed Your Dread, who has dominated this tournament so far, against the good guys.
The good guys.
The good guys, yeah, the Bunker Busters. Fed Your Dread has steamrolled the competition so far. How many tokens have you won and lost this tournament?
We've won 15 tokens out of a possible 16 because we couldn't get two because they didn't take London or Philippines. We couldn't get them.
Yeah.
And what else? And we lost two. We gave up two.
Okay, so
Washington.
We took Washington yesterday and destroyed the last American transport capital ship in the Hudson's Bay.
Okay.
Of all places, they cowered in the Hudson's Bay to try and hold on for their last token, and Italy nuked it with 5 bombers. It was pretty good.
Okay, so this is the bad boy from BC, Gargantua.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
The villain of Axis and Allies.
That's true, the villain.
Who
And
are you
we're
playing
here.
today, Gargantua?
I'm playing Japan, and we are going to take over the free world today. That is our
Okay,
objective.
and this is variants from
New Brunswick, Canada.
St. John, New Brunswick?
Yeah.
St. John, New Brunswick. Who are you playing today?
Germany and Italy, and looking for a good game today.
Okay, and on my side, the good guys. Who are you, sir?
Cyberblood from Los Angeles, California.
And who are you playing today?
I'm playing Britain, Anzac, and France.
And what have you got to say to your opponents, the bad guys?
I told them off camera what already.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and I think I said something like that too. But anyway, so here we are. We've done our trash talking and we wish each other well. And I'm General Hand Grenade, and I will be playing the Americans, the Chinese, and the Russians today. So we're looking forward to a great game. We know that this is going to be some stiff competition, but we're hopefully up to the challenge. So stay tuned and watch what happens. Okay, so we're in
4 guys
round 2.
here.
It's Germany's turn.
Yes, that's right.
Major happenings in round 1. Cyberblood scrambled his fighters into season 110. They only went for 110. They didn't go for 110.
Here's another one for you.
And they lost.
Greece,
There's only 3
fighters.
3 small planes on the board left for Germany, and 2 bombers. So they lost 7 planes in the first round. So that's what happened up here. And then Cyrus, he built a carrier, and he killed whatever navy that was over in C-Zone 113, and then he flew it back to the carrier. He lost a bomber doing that. America, this is what they built over here on their turn. The Italians are controlling the med right now.
Well, I'm just looking at what you have. You have 3 fighters, 2 tacticals. You have 10 when you start, so you have 5 still. You start with your 2 bombers, so you have 7. You start with 12, so it's 12.
And then over here,
4 here.
there was no tier 1 attack.
So they did take the road there, but China was able to take the road back, and you can see that's pretty standard having all that.
We just use the board.
He has cleared out C-Zone 6, those are new purchases, and of course he's got the blocker up there. And so it's pretty empty over here.
I'm going to get you some more subs here.
So it could be that he's going around for Calcutta over there, or maybe he's going for City. We don't know.
You're good to go, right? No other. Yeah, you got a good attack in Greece.
Didn't purchase anything.
You got Southern France coming back.
that's
Are you
what's
going
your
light in
after
Southern
turn
France?
1?
You want to put more?
Okay, so we're coming to the end of the second round. France is just taking their turn now, or that'll take about a half an hour. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. He's on the clock. He's got 8 seconds to take his turn. And as you can see here, Germany still has not declared war, but Italy has. So maybe he's going for that sneaky extra $5 that he gets, or maybe he's going to attack. We'll see. We're about to find out. He's about to bend Russia over. That's for sure. And down in the med there, the Italians are going strong down there. They collected 30 IPCs. They had 2 national objectives, and they've got a shit ton of money down there. There was a big naval battle over here. I think that was in the last round, where they lost their stack of bombers and 4 subs. So we were wondering how the hell we were going to get all those subs out of there.
you know, it sucks to lose that British Navy, but like they were able to take out 4 bombers and 4 subs, so that was a big help to our effort over here. There's still a lot of subs on the board. As you can see, Variance is playing the sub war, and that's probably a pretty good thing to do with this game. With the rules we're playing in this game, having a sub in the convoy zone takes out 5 IPC national objective for the British. So he's doing a good job of that. The games that we played before, the guys weren't doing that to us, and we were collecting more money than we should have been. So clearly we're playing against some pretty good players here. America, they built a battleship over here and a transport, I think it was. You can see down there, Italy is stretching their legs down in southern Africa there, and Egypt is holding on strong.
Whenever I just rolled on you. Whenever you roll too, I missed.
Oh, sure.
Take your time, no rush.
Egypt, Russia here. Russia is they've set up their defense and see what they're going to do.
Give me a purple there.
The Chinese are going to be, they've only got 6 IPCs. They did have a lot of money last time they had the road, so they were able to put a few men on, but the Japanese are coming on strong there. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Mongolian rule had been activated on the first turn. So there's a battle going on over here between the Japanese and the Russians. Over here, the Americans.
Let him finish his spiel and then we'll go.
The Americans over here, they moved their carrier up with 1 spot empty on it, and so they were able to fly off their fighter from the Philippines. They fly over here, and then the 2 boats that came down here, and they joined up with the Anzac boats that were here, and then the Anzac boats went over here. Have these fighters landed on Malaya? Okay, and so that's where the Anzac boats went. They went there to block this navy from coming over towards Calcutta. The British, they have these $8. Oh, by the way, the British declared war over here, and they went at them. Like it was a good idea at the time, but.
I missed them all.
Sireblood, he sucked balls, man. He only rolled 1 hit. You can see that tip battleship there. Like he had 2 rounds with big units. He even had a battleship in there, and holy fuck, did he ever roll bad there? That's one of those ones where you don't want to roll bad when you're rolling with navies. It's not so bad when you're doing with dudes and artillery, but so that's going to put us behind the that's going to put us behind the 8 ball over here. Anyway, so that's the way it looks from here. Oh, Moscow, or I mean Tokyo over there. Tokyo's, come over here and get me, General Hand Grenade. Come on. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we've had a change in the score here. The bad guys.
Bad guys, fed by your dread. That's right.
Fed
Scored
by
a
who?
point.
Fed by who?
Fed by your dread.
Dread? Isn't that
The dread that you guys had last
Sylvester
night when you
Stallone?
couldn't sleep,
Oh, yeah.
and you like
Okay.
called the hotel front desk, can I get an extra blanket?
No, actually.
You know, like, am I going in shock? I mean, look at him, he's looking pale. He lives in California, man. He lives in California.
All I had to do was spank my carrot and read out like a lady. Okay, so.
I'll let Iron Stitch know.
Yeah, okay.
The Iron Stitch Hotel.
Okay,
Wash
so-
the sheets.
Hey, shut up! I'm trying to make a video here. Okay, so the score has changed. Put your card down here for that. Calcutta has fallen, and we're not surprised because those guys they're not very good fighters. But anyway, so you can see they've got just about the North African token too. Egypt is hanging on. America has built a fleet and they've got a number of transports. Germany looks like they want to roll through. Actually, Russia. Here, let me show you here. You see these 2 territories that the Italians have here. Russia had Romania, and they had Poland there, so they got a whack of money right now. But they're bending over and greasing up because here comes the German tanks, though. That's for sure. Not much happening out here in the Atlantic. A few convoys going on. A carrier. The Italians have a carrier. What the fuck is up with that? Anyway, the Chinese are still in there.
This is Italy's money.
The Chinese have got
Italy's money, 37. Turn 4.
The Chinese have more dudes than the French do, and that's not surprising. There's a battle going on over here. I thought you were putting the complex down here.
No, changed my mind.
He changed his mind. Okay, well there's the complex right there. So whatever. when he took Calcutta, he rolled super carrier decks, which means his carriers can now hold 3 planes or 17 dudes, his choice. No, it's just 3 planes, isn't it? That's a different roll, yeah. That's how they play it in Austria. They can put 17 dudes on a carrier. And so the Americans are at war now, and they've got a shit ton of money as well. And the Australians, just now before I turned the camera on, the Australians built another complex here because they got too much money. They don't know what to do with all their money, so they built another complex there. And that's the way it looks here from deep in the heart of Leaf Country. We do that.
1 or 2.
Okay, so we're just, you killed him?
No.
Oh, okay, so that's the last of the French there. So we're moving in.
Anzac
Move
collect.
the marker over there, Vance, please.
1-5.
What?
1-5.
Move the marker over to turn 5. So we're
five.
around 5. The score is still 1-0. The Italians wasted a lot of their air force there, a lot of their big units that went after that American Navy, and they only got 1 hit, which was damaging the battleship. So, like what they were hoping to do there, I believe, is try to whittle them down with 2 subs and 3 planes.
I think you guys are
and
fine.
then they were
Just,
going to come at them
you guys seem
with
to not be
German
going for it.
bombers and the subs. So now they're going to have to decide whether or not to go after them, especially after I rolled the shit out of Vance there. Look at him. He's a little nervous.
Oh, not at all.
First time all weekend.
Not at all. Not at all.
I know. So anyway, this is the way it looks down in the med here. It doesn't look nearly as bad as it used to with all those Italian units down there. We've cleaned them out pretty good. Anyways, over here, there was a big battle in here. There was eight tanks, 8 German tanks in Ukraine, and the Russians came in and took them out.
Just get your Germany going.
And what else did they do? I think they cleaned some guys out of here. So the Germans are still looking pretty good here, but when you look behind, they don't have much there. They got 6 mechs and that's it, right? And there's nothing over here, so we'll see what's going on. The Americans have got 4 transports in the water here, 4 transports in the water over here. But over here, the Japanese has spread out a great deal. They've got the 9 islands now. They're doing really well over here. The Americans have regrouped back in Hawaii. They've got their blocker out just as the Japanese have their blocker up there. So the American fleet is regrouped, but there's only 2 transports in there, so they're not a threat to take out Japan or anything like that. The Anzac, they've put on an extra complex. I think they did that last turn, and so they've got a number of guys here. So that's going to make it more difficult if Japan goes after that token down there. Not that they can't do it; they got a whole shitload of things there, but they're thinking about it for sure, I bet. And the Japan guy went up there and took Persia out. What the hell?
Oh, Iraq.
Iraq. When was the last time you took Iraq?
Well, I mean, the British failed to get anything done, so
when was the last time you done that?
Last night.
Last night?
We did the exact same thing. Yeah.
What a fucking liar.
I know. Well, it's true.
Okay, I believe you. But it's not often that happens. So anyway, that's the way it looks after the 4th turn, starting the 5th turn. We'll be back later.
Before I do, I want to just explain what
We're gonna do a
historical
draw for this.
wargaming has meant to this event, okay? And I'm gonna try and get through it. I don't have a voice anymore, but that's fine, I don't care. So, listen, I tried everything to get prizes for this event. The community donated and gave me money to get things like the maps and stuff. I really wanted to legitimize this event with great prizes. I contacted local game stores. They were willing to help, but it was only 1 game. I contacted Wizards of the Coast. They directed me to local game shops as part of their network play, but I think I found out quite quickly that it didn't include Avalon Hill games. Now, I tried and I got down on myself, and I got a private message from Doug at Historical Board Gaming. And I saw that he was willing to help. I didn't private message him back. I went ahead and called him and I said, what do you mean by help? He says, what do you need? And I told him what I need. He says, no problem. No problem. And I'll talk a little bit about what he did for us, but I gotta admit, I mean, like, I am absolutely blown away, and you guys should be blown away too. Not only did he give us copies of America, 16 copies total for you guys for making it to the medal round game. That's $100 retail value. He gave myself one, he gave Larry one as well. And not only did he fill up our entire prize table filled with all kinds of historical board gaming merchandise, but he also donated a 1936 map and $1,000 worth of store credit. Let's get a big round of applause, okay, for historical board gaming. But that's not all. What people don't know, besides the map and the $1,000 worth of store credit going to you to really pimp out that game, he gave us, our team, $1,000 to help us with expenses, which was incredibly needed. So we are breaking even with a few $100s. We would have been in the hole without historical board gaming. So I can't thank him enough. And please check out his site, use his site, buy his merchandise. We were playing a Wizards of the Coast game with somebody else's company's products as prizes. That's not right. But man, did he ever bail me out, okay? Bailed us out. We had a great tournament thanks to historical board gaming. We're gonna make that draw right now, guys. So what happened was, you had your choice. You could take something from the prize table when you got a game token, or you could put your name in the draw for the $1,000 store credit. That way, we knew that those that put their name in were really gonna use it, were really gonna want it. Vicky, the lovely Vicky, let's do this.
Just be quiet and pick my name already.
If it's General hand grenade, this group is gonna fly off the handle.
I'm gonna be needing a new phone for sure.
So, for the 1936 map, there in the back on display, plus $1,000 in historical board gaming store credit, if I pick your name and you're not here, Doug is gonna ship you that stuff for free.
And a trip to Pickering.
That's Ajax. Okay. And the winner is Tired Blood. Tired Blood. Awesome, buddy. Awesome.
Unbelievable. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for historical board gaming. And I don't know if they already knew, but I've already purchased hundreds of dollars for pieces for my, and I painted them, right?
More painted units.
Yeah. So now I got more units to order and more units to paint.
Yeah!
Thank you so much, everybody.
Let's go take a look at your map, sir.
Thank you, everybody. It was so awesome that the winner was here to share with us.
That's my partner.
You knew you were going to historical board gaming.
Now we can play. Now you're gonna want to play.
Awesome, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Okay, let's take a look at this, Sard. Tell us what you think. Come on over here. See, we get the. What do you think?
I think Mark's gonna be happy. Hey, Mark. Yes. I guess you're gonna be happy. I'm gonna have to learn this thing, right? Yes. Next time I go to Vegas, we're playing, baby.
Look at this puppy, man.
Beauty. You know, I don't know if it's exactly the same size. You might have to make a new table.
You know, it's funny. I might have to make a new table. Awesome.
You got the railways and everything. Congratulations, my partner.
Thank you, brother.
You don't have a build here though, so
We're in the
you might.
beginning of number 6.
I don't know. I might do this.
It's Germany's
I don't know.
turn.
Maybe not.
And
Well, actually,
you
no,
can
what I'll
see
do is I'll take
the
him
Americans have
and
landed,
him, and I'll just stick
and
him
there's a
there.
huge navy here. It's over here, and all those British dudes are on the American
Actually, you got all this
transport, so
mechanized
they
coming
can
in
drop
here that
in
you
there
can do
next
whatever
turn.
with. Yep.
So they're going to have a lot of guys in Europe.
If you can
next
kill
turn.
this guy,
But you see,
it
it's
gives us
empty
a lot
over
of
here, but it's not actually empty. Because that's what it's looking like on the battle board.
2-0 right now.
Looking like that on the battle board. Germany's got a good chance of taking Moscow this
Oh,
time.
you're down to
Well, up 2-0. We haven't rolled the dice. Roll the dice for Moscow.
you guys are the excellent. Oh, you're hitting up to make it 3-0. That's what I'm saying.
You can see what's going on.
Okay, don't let me down. Get her done.
Just give me a second, okay? That's okay. Sorry about that. See, I'm not going to talk too much about this. I'll just show you what's in here because we're kind of busy rolling dice. It's going to be a while before they take that out. The British are coming back. I don't think they'll be able to get this token though. There's too many Italian units on the board, and we got the Japanese in here now. We've got a complex in Persia. Lots of Navy in there. But this, you want to take a good look at that? That's what we're looking at here. Okay, so it's getting late in the day here. We're all getting pretty tired after 3 days of rolling dice, and there's been a heat wave in Toronto here. It's record temperatures for this time of year. All 3 days that we're here, and it's, you get a bunch of people in this hall, and it gets pretty hot, let me tell you. So we're all getting pretty tired, but we're still going. I'm just showing you what's going on. We did try to go for to liberate France, but it didn't. I didn't roll very well. I mean, it was a slim chance anyway. But we hoped that I could roll well enough that England could go after the UK could go after America. But they rolled terrible, so there was no chance. So the British just didn't even bother trying. We'll shelve that. I don't think we'll have time to do it again. Germany's just going now. They took Russia in the last round. They barely got it. There was where was it 2 rounds ago? I don't even remember. Fuck, I'm getting tired. Anyways, they took it. They had 1 tank left and a few planes.
So here's what we got.
And Japan looks like Gargantua wants to go for a fight here. So we're going to go out in the back alley. We're going to take our pieces with us, and we're going to go at it. That's what it looks like. Hands up. Looks fairly secure right now. We'll see.
It would be great if there was
So that's the way she looks here.
What is it?
And the flip
I
side,
got a framework YG. I got a perfect framework for you.
Scarborough,
It's based on your league record.
Oh, right.
Gold
I'm
Fame.
sorry.
We have our first winner, the winner in the hobbyist division, the gold medal final. Congratulations. So tell us who you are.
My name is Genghis Khan, the Sovietish cat, and we had a grind versus the West Brothers.
West Brothers, and you silver medal finals.
Silver medal, that's
Congratulations.
right. That's awesome.
And you
So we
guys are
played
from
the
Ottawa.
Allies, and it was a tight game the whole time. 0-0. We fought for Africa the whole time, trying to
Okay,
prevent
let's
the
just take a
token.
look at that over there.
Yeah,
Wow.
we managed to prevent the token. We held Egypt.
0-0 tie. End of the
It was
day.
very intense.
Holy crap. I wish I could be at a 0-0 tie right now.
That's the way it goes. Wow, look at that. Look at that battle going on down there.
Not one token. You know, we played a game the other day that was low scoring, 2-2. And those games are really intense, right? Tough game. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Thanks a lot.
So what's it like to be the first ever grasshopper?
Oh, you know, it's amazing. I mean, the inaugural G40 Invitational, you know, I really enjoyed the chance to meet so many amazing Axis and Allies fans from all over the world, you know, the United States, and even Larry Harris. So, you know, it was a really interesting and special experience for us. For us that are so passionate about Axis and Allies. So I really enjoyed this tournament, and hoping to go to the next one too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks
How
a
about you,
lot.
Dominic? How do you feel about being the first winner of the first ever?
Well, now I'm exhausted.
You and everyone else here, I think.
That's right. Tough battle, like trenches.
Yeah. And you were almost going to go home last night, and you decided to stay in.
That's right.
You wouldn't have won the tournament if you had gone home last night.
Lots of bargaining and
But now you're going to have to drive all night, aren't you?
That's right.
And do the laundry for like 3 months.
that's right.
No more access on ice for a while.
Yeah.
We all got a lot of party, buddy.
I wanna do a shout out.
Okay.
A shout out to our opponent for our last game. Who gave us a
Where are you
really
from?
tight game, and it was very difficult to play them. So they earned my full respect, and I really respect their strategy, trying to get Africa,
Yeah.
and made it really difficult for us. So props to Damien there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Mississauga.
Mississauga.
Yes, I'm close.
So you traveled all the way here.
All the way, yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple guys that are going back that way tomorrow. About what time's your flight leave? It looks like I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go roll over there.
All right, hand grenade.
Congratulations to all you guys.
Thanks, Brian.
It's like North Korea. Guys, all right. Listen, we got a new winner. We got winners coming in now. The gold medal table for the enthusiast division. Gargantuan fans, everybody fans, everybody fans. We have gold medal winners by a mile, guys, by a mile. Congratulations, guys. Come up and get your little medal tags.
Metal tags.
Big round, guys. Big round. Come on. So we got a little dog tag here for you, little bragging rights thing. Okay, to snap with your other tag, you get 2 of them. And now, guys, the silver medalist winners in the enthusiast division. Silver medal winner, we got Sired Blood, silver medal, and General Hand Grenade. Let's get a big round of applause for General Hand Grenade and Sired Blood. Here's your little dog tag, buddy. Sired, little dog tag for you to snap with your other one.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. The enthusiast division winners, guys. The enthusiast division winners. Awesome. I'm going to do a little flyby on the table and tell my audience what happened. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Yep. Congratulations. Nice. Thank you. Post-game report here. Congratulations to our opponents here. They had a phenomenal tournament, and they made us all better players. And I mean that sincerely. Like we had some really good players here, but these guys were the class of the tournament, and everyone who played them have learned a lot from them. So tell us, guys, tell us what happened here in this game.
Okay, you were looking for critiques, or
yeah? Well, just show us how you did it. Show us like we got all the tokens over there.
All right, so I mean this game's token driven. So the objective is there's a bunch of objectives that you need to take. So essentially, we
see them, okay?
Yeah. So essentially we divided and conquered. Okay, Japan's got a few they got to pick up, and Europe's got its own agenda. In both games, we played the Axis. We had a whole plan about trying to get Egypt first, but everybody else was putting so much pressure in Africa. We kept having to change our plans.
That was the last token you got, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
we
was.
held on on that in Africa for the longest time.
Well, yeah. So it was a real good fight for that, and basically the big thing is you go for the typical sort of J3 India crush.
Calcutta was first, yep.
Yeah, that's a big deal. We fortunately the UK, we kind of forced them into a position where it made the most sense for them to attack us. That way we kept America out for another round. That let Italy really get quite a substantial fleet. Unfortunately, Italy's dice didn't do so hot for them with their planes and subs. But
Germany didn't look great for the longest time, and then once they got Moscow, that was it. But that was a close. It could have been a close battle there, and if that wouldn't have happened, then we could have hung on longer. But we did actually quit early because there was. I mean, what are we going to do? Okay, well, I'll take this one territory, and then there was no point in carrying on.
So the TSN turning points in the Eastern Front was the use of the Italian can openers.
Yeah, definitely.
It was kind of missed. So Italy built mech and armor early, headed out here, basically was able to punch some holes. Germans were able to come through, destroy all the Russian equipment, and then Russia kind of didn't have enough to defend Moscow.
Yeah, they did do a good job taking out those tanks down in Ukraine.
Yeah, they did.
So it kind of held them off for one more turn.
Yeah, and then they got routed on the. We had a lot of hot and cold dice. Like, the Russians, the Germans would come in and do super hot, and then Russian counterattack would blow them away, and then the same thing would happen again.
Yeah.
And Italy would roll bad.
Yeah, and Italy would roll bad
every time.
I rolled bad. I think who was it? Over here, I think the Chinese didn't roll so well.
Yeah.
And when you started coming after me in Russia, I didn't roll too well either.
Yeah, Japan did pretty good for dice overall.
Yeah.
The big nugget was this Warsaw. right at the end here, there was a play for Berlin.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody missed it,
I
and it almost
got a
happened
token.
because
I almost got
pushing,
a
pushing,
Yeah.
and then we saw it at the last second and
Yeah,
stopped it,
Gargantua,
so-
just before they were about to put their stuff on, he saw that I was sitting right next to Moscow. There was nothing on there, absolutely nothing on there, and I had six units
Well,
for the
I was running
Russians.
around doing another few
And,
other things at the time.
And then he saw it at the last second, so they non-combat moved some shit in there, and I couldn't get it. But that was close. And then the last thing that happened was over here. There wasn't gonna make it, but I went after Tokyo. You can see everything was spread out, so we could count it up and everything. The Japanese were down here taking out Sydney, and so I used that opportunity to go up there. But I just didn't have enough transports. And then he dropped a shit ton of fighters down there. So it was worth a roll, but there was no way we were going to get that. But so, Lance, what do you think?
Who invited the Red Sox to the Little League game? Come on.
The big air
You're not
strike.
invited next time, Gargantua.
Another big moment.
You can be tournament director, I'll play.
Another big moment was an airstrike that cleaned out all of the troops, all of the units on all of the continent of Australia.
Yeah,
And was
it was
ready to
over
just-
before then, though.
Well,
Yeah, but that's how
that
they got
was a big
Australia.
moment. That was a big moment.
Yeah, and then there was a moment in Moscow there where I went after you before you got to Moscow, and I rolled. I had terrible dice.
It was a straight retreat to reinforce Moscow.
Yeah, and
it went
yeah,
bad.
it went really bad. Otherwise, and then you took Moscow right after that. Like, I could have just moved back to Moscow, but I decided to try to take a few guys out first, and it just didn't work. But we learned a lot today, didn't we? What about you, Sard? What do you got to say about this game?
Oh, it was good, great game. Learned a lot of things.
Where did you think we went bad? When you chose your partner?
Hey, you made it to the gold medal game.
I think we started good. We had some really good luck over here on the Europe side. Very good luck. Unfortunately, the rolls didn't stay with us.
Yeah, we were still friends at lunchtime because it was 0-0, but after that. No, it was a great game, and these guys are deserving of the win. Anything else anybody wants to say about it?
I'd just like to say it was an awesome tournament. This weekend was great. And looking forward, if it's done again, I am here, and I hope everyone else who was here is here, and everyone else who plays this game is going to be here.
I think we're going to need a bigger venue next time,
It was
aren't we?
great. It was absolutely great.
Yeah.
Compliments to YG.
Oh, yeah.
Compliments to YG.
Let's everybody give YG a hand.
Round to YG, guys. Come on.
All your work.
It doesn't happen unless you guys fly in and train in, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. I mean, seriously, if I show up by myself, there's nobody to take credit. You guys, the community, General Hand Grenade was one of the first to say I'm going to be there. And then everything just snowballed, and I had to keep up, or else I'd get trampled. And I think the community lifted me up and took me and brought me here, and now I'm just enjoying it like everybody else, really, okay?
And didn't you say something about if we all showed up here, you're going to take us out to dinner to a nice big steak or something?
No.
No? I thought
Better.
No, you know what though? It's like I'm serious. I will be playing in my own tournament next time. I will be playing in my own tournament.
Good.
It's the only regret, but it's a small one. I've given up all my gaming all summer, and I got an itch.
We're going to play you tomorrow. We're going to play you tomorrow.
Oh, the feel of them. Oh. Pretty good.
We're going to play you tomorrow, bud.
Yes,
We're
I'm
playing
going to
off.
scratch that itch.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to move around here, and I'm going to see what's going on.
One more, guys. One more, please. One more.
How's it going over here, guys?
We have this battle. 4-2s, we're doing good. Just let us know.
Big one.
It's 1-0 Allies.
And you're the allies or the
We're the
allies?
Allies. Africa
Yeah,
tokens.
so, and
Against your 1-2.
is it close?
Yep. I'm coming over there right away.
As far as the potential
One
for a
hit.
tie?
What's that?
You mean as far as potential for a tie? Or
Yeah, like who's is anybody close to getting a token here?
no?
Possibly.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, I'll just go and take a look here then. I don't want to disturb you too much.
All right, so then Germany goes up. Was this battle? Yeah, this is the battle too.
6-1.
6-1.
Tell me those are purchases and not 100 stacks.
Those are purchases. Boom! And then dead. Nothing on the rollback. And here, So Germany up 3, Russia down 3.
You can tell these players are focused. Everybody here has
All right,
been
give me flags,
great,
please.
great competitors. Everybody.
Give me flags, Chris.
And everybody's been friendly. Like, I mean, we're not, we're great, we're focused and we're intense and everything.
knock-off.
But it's, afterwards, everybody, like, we're all friends
Did
at the end
you
of the
place people
game.
back here?
It's been such a great week.
You never placed this stuff back here.
Let's move on. Let's not bother these guys.
Still no worse size than the after the med, so they got that.
Yep.
They don't get the bonus. Well,
Yeah, because you got Southern
I do.
Greece and
I do.
Egypt.
So I'm up 10. So 16, 26, right? Or no, I didn't move myself up 2. So it's 28, right? Or I'm up 3. So I'm
What's the score, Al?
10, so I'm up 1-0. 1
For them?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I'm down 1, so I'm up 9 from 10, so I should be at 19. Woo! Plus 10 is 29.
29.
Okay.
The Allies rock. But yeah, because
We're trying to get Middle Earth started here, General, but the Japanese
It's a little
are.
late now. It's what, dinner? It's after dinner.
I know they're coming in. We took Persia though right off. We, still can't build there.
So there's it. Italy's done. It's on to the French. There's a few less of them now.
Let's go over here, guys.
Sorry.
Come on over.
I think you would have changed out.
You have your own YouTube channel, don't you?
Yes, so I do. I have my YouTube channel is dedicated to Axis Allies.
Yes, I've seen some of your videos. They're very good.
Yes, they are, and it's been great to meet all the faces here, like yourself.
Yeah.
And it's been a pleasurable weekend.
Yeah, and you didn't what team were you playing on again? I can't remember.
She was Crane and Mash, and
Oh yeah, you were my buddy's partner here, weren't you?
I'm Gernot from Austria.
Yeah.
We played Craner and Mash, that's the team name.
Yeah.
But unfortunately we have 1 to 3, so we didn't make it to the medal rounds.
Oh, okay. But you had fun though.
We had fun. That's
and we're
the important thing.
the place we're staying at tomorrow. We're also having another game.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to leave early, but you'll be there, and we'll be
I'm gonna
playing some
watch
more.
it. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? You going back to work tomorrow? What do you got to
back
do?
to work. Back to work here in Toronto. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You live down by the CN Tower, right?
The CN Tower and Wayne Gretzky's restaurants, and
okay.
I work in the kitchen, so it's a privilege to be here all weekend and nothing to do in the kitchen, so it's great.
Yeah, it's still just as hot as the kitchen in here, isn't it?
It is, that's true.
And you know what? It would have been worse if you were working in this heat, right?
Oh my gosh, it'd be a nightmare.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I've had such a pleasure meeting you guys, both of you. I got to know a lot of people here, but some people I've talked to more than others, and definitely you guys, especially you, because we've been staying together and riding to and from and everything. But Jonathan, it's been great to meet you too. So it's really great to see you. It's good to meet
We're
you
gonna
too.
see that 2019 maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming back. I got to beat that asshole over there. I didn't say that. Okay, we're just gonna walk over here, see what's going on. These guys have had enough of Axis now, right? What are we playing over here, guys?
We got Risk Europe.
Oh,
General.
Risk Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought that game in, didn't you, Terry?
Yeah.
How is the game?
Risk.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's the first time you guys played it? Or
Yeah,
what?
that's for me. Yeah.
Cool.
Risk is no longer your father's Risk from the
No.
50s. There's plenty of
My
different.
Risk?
Are you my father? You're just my older brother, buddy. I'm a little closer to you than him. But
you guys had fun, I could tell, all weekend, right?
Yeah, a lot of the new Risk games have little wrinkles and twists to it, so
Yeah.
pretty good. Not classic Risk. Yeah, A&A players need to
Wasn't
step up.
wasn't enough players to play War Room today, or what? Did you play some? I didn't notice. I was so focused over there.
We demoed with a couple people and tested. We went through a test turn, and me and YG shot some quality video and a live stream on it. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Right on.
Be good.
Anyway,
Okay.
it's been great seeing you guys.
Congratulations.
It's been great meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Like I've known some of you online and talked on the phone and stuff, but it was really great to meet you guys in person finally. And, we're gonna take home some really good memories from
It's
you.
been a great event, and I think the tournament is and the playing of the games is only a small percentage, and the big part is
what brought us
everybody
together,
in camaraderie and brotherhood, community. So.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's I might come back. Oh yeah, that's right. Then we got a couple more games there, and we'll hang around and we'll talk about what's happened in those other 2 games. The 2 gold medal games are over, and the gold medals have been awarded, but we still have the bronze medals to go.
We don't have time to keep hammering away, and it's 1-0, so it's going to take a couple of rounds. So, and we're only playing until certain.
So who wins?
These guys.
You win? So you got the bronze medal. Congratulations.
Got to hand it to them.
So guys, we got another table result. It's the bronze medal game in the enthusiast division. Bronze medal game. We have bronze medalist winners. How do you pronounce your name, guys?
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Bronze medalist Copenhagen. Bronze medalist.
Congratulations.
Division. Let's give a big round of applause for the finalists.
Hey!
Go get your medals.
What?
Yeah, we got medals for you guys. Bronze medal tags for you guys. Take your pass and put them with that. You got yourself some dog tags, okay? Remember your time here, all right? Congratulations. Great effort. Congratulations. Great job, guys. So from Boston and from Las Vegas. Awesome. And these guys came together. They never played together, and they came together on this weekend, and they met each other face to face, and they came out with a bronze in the enthusiast division of all. Okay, guys? Awesome, thank you. I got, what's the team name? Desert Posse. Desert Posse.
Thank you.
I got some finalist tags for you guys.
Give me a mark.
You didn't win bronze, but you made it to the medal rounds. Here's a finalist tag for you. Finalist. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Congratulations, Chris. So we got Surprise Attack and Desert Admiral. Congrats, guys.
All right, let's go, guys. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Buddy.
Oh, you took it down.
Congrats, gentlemen.
Good. Thanks. So which token did you guys take? It was 1-0, right?
1-0 Africa.
Yeah, 1-0 Africa.
For Allies or Axis?
For Allies. Allies. Allies have Africa.
Good
and
job.
everything else is stalled out. Pretty stalled out.
Man, those are stressful games, those low-scoring ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just like you just oh no, because you just you get the feeling that you know all it's just going to take is that one token.
They were really close to money for a turn, but then we hit back in Russia a lot. So mostly there was a failed attack into Bryansk that got pushed back, and then Russia just sort of expanded everywhere to take all the money back.
What the hell? Are those orange bombers in there?
Yeah, those are Japanese bombers that were brought over at the end. So Japan destroyed China really early, so they've been sort of feeding the Russia campaign for a while. Calcutta was like an early push, but the U.S. Navy stalled it out from 54, and that was U.S. eventually pushed up to the Philippines, and Japan was sort of out of the units in Asia.
Was it a good game?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was,
and how was your experience here at the Grasshopper Invitational?
Great.
So much.
Great.
I learned so many different moves.
Oh, me too.
Never played with anyone.
We got a real lesson today, that's for sure. But we enjoyed every minute of it. Like, we're going to go home and we're going to be much better players, you know. And even the people that like we beat a team yesterday, we learned a lot from that game too, you know. Right.
How'd you guys do?
We came in second place. I think what did we lose 7-0 or something today? Those guys are unstoppable, you know. And at the very end, like down here, there was 2 mechs and 3 mechs and 3 artillery sitting here, and they didn't have anything on, and they bought nothing to put on here, and they had some stuff. Oh, sorry, over here. Yeah, and they had stuff sitting here, and just at the last minute when they were about to put on, oh, you got to move some shit over. Like I was just about to take
was Moscow. And it was 7-0. But whatever. It was so much fun, you know.
Did you learn a lot from them?
Oh yeah. And so we've been sitting over there. We've been talking and learning lots there too. So congratulations, guys. You did awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We better use the American bomb. Teflon and hey Teflon, did you ever have a team name?
Yeah, we're the B-26 Marauders.
Oh, that's right, the Marauders.
B-26 Marauders.
This game's still going or what?
Yeah, we're still going.
1-0 still?
1-0 still. Axe's
still.
favor. Run low time.
That's the way it is. We'll see how it goes. Just a couple minutes left.
Is that right? I don't even know what time it is.
10 after 8.
10 after 8?
10 after 8. So.
So you got everything covered?
Just Tobruk. Is there any better target than Tobruk? I can't see anything.
Other than bombing factories, that's it.
Yeah. Maybe bombing factories is good. Start doing it, right? Take your pick. Take your pick.
Is that?
He's got one bomber.
Take your pick.
Film this.
Okay, I will. Well, so what's going on here? Tell me before you roll it.
We had a large incursion of the Hun into sovereign German territory.
I occupied Eastern Europe for the Russians.
There's gonna be a little tax to pay.
There's $78 for the Russians.
U.S. is coming in to secure North Africa, with the Russians cleaning up the laundry.
You can do this turn. Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, we gotta
So you
get
get a roll of it or what?
No, it's no. Well,
it's done.
It's still
It's
no.
done.
It's still that.
Yep.
We're still waiting for Japan to
over here in the
figure out what it's gonna do.
In the Pacific, we've got the Anzacs joining up with the Yanks, coming in, trying to make their way to the Philippines.
So they're going to teach the Americans how to fight finally?
Yeah, I think that's kind of, They've been sitting there picking their teeth for most of the game. We're all game, really.
Huzzah, or hoorah for the Marines. We got some Marines there on the Carolina Islands.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
That's for our Axis and Allies friends down in Australia.
Here we go.
Right on.
Maybe one of you show up here next time.
I will love to. I would
No,
love
I'm
to.
talking about the Aussies, but I know just about everybody that's here now is going to be back. That's
I'm
for
thinking
sure.
about Las Vegas in March, so.
I'm thinking we're going to need a bigger venue next time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
As
I think
you
you
say,
really
it's
got
going to be
some initiative
2019
behind this
though,
one. This
so
is great.
this is great.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
really
this is
great.
And Grasshopper swears he's going to play in next time.
Yeah, he does. I hope he does. I like to play against him. Probably kick my butt, but whatever. I might learn something.
I've never ever claimed to be a great player.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see.
We probably have a close game.
I'd like to try. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be fun just
Everybody
play.
wants a piece of me, eh?
Well, let's do it right now. Let's set up the board.
Everybody wants a piece of us, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you got a YouTube channel and
Yeah.
you start spitting out strategy to help new people, it's like, I want a piece of him.
Yeah. They teach you treat you like some kind of expert.
Yeah, it's like
you're just a guy that likes to play with the army men.
Gargantua came to my house and he just wanted to beat me up so he could go and say that guy's not nothing.
Yeah.
Good thing that I got epic biblical dice rolls. So he didn't have anything to go back home to.
I was hoping to do that
talk
today
about.
too. Didn't work out that way. Okay, I'll leave you guys alone so you can get back to it.
No problem. Thank you.
So what's going on over here, guys?
Well, they won 1-0.
You guys won 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, bronze medal.
Yeah.
Congratulations! Woo!
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Bronze
it.
medal.
Yeah.
Woo!
And let them have Calcutta for free.
Congratulations, Al.
Yes, thank you.
Kick butt. Thanks, Alan. Appreciate it.
Good game. Good game.
Congratulations, Steph.
Thank you, sir.
4th place. Good one.
Had my fun battles.
So
Yeah, actually, you got some pretty good ones. That was good.
What token did you get?
We got Calcutta.
Calcutta.
Okay, and like what turn? Do you remember anything?
It was on turn 4.
Turn 4.
Yep, he
That's
got
not
it.
bad.
Yep.
That's pretty quick.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, he got
Awesome
it.
job.
Yeah, he made a concerted effort. I mean, you can see the Japanese Navy had come down.
Yeah, because I didn't take any other income. I just made a spearhead
Yeah.
for Calcutta. And
Yeah.
So we're on round 6 now, I guess, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If we had a little more time, for sure, we would have taken.
Yeah.
Round 7,
yeah.
they would have
Oh, okay,
gotten their
yeah.
victory point probably for
Round 7, Africa. Maybe round 8, Berlin. What do you think?
No, you were way away because he was going to lose this, and this, and this, and probably a factory next round to Germany.
Yeah, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, because the counterattacks would have been heavy. I had a lot sitting here.
Yeah.
Coming back.
We never. I thought it would have
And
been.
you would have lost Yugoslavia.
I thought it would have been.
I say we jello wrestle over it. Let's
Yeah.
Okay, guys, tell us who you are.
Well, we were Cobra Kings.
Yeah, where are you from?
Birth of Iron from Detroit.
Gypsy Hick from Detroit.
All right, congratulations, guys. Awesome. And you guys?
We are the B-26 Marauders.
Hey, that's not your partner. I played against that guy.
I'm
He
a
was on
substitute.
You brought in a ringer. You brought in a ringer.
And he's still so we came from Ontario and Hawaii via California and Dallas to enjoy the most awesome game in the world and with the most awesome people. So anyway, it was exciting. We did our best. America did the floating bridge and the General Hand Grenade floating bridge, and we just needed probably a little more time, and we come in and overwhelm not only Africa but Italy, and then I guess we go Italy first and then Germany. We just keep chugging.
You just needed 2 more days.
Yeah, two more rounds, and I had your 4-lane highway, John.
Originally put their fleet here. They saw what was going on here, and they bailed completely over there. And they in 3 turns, and so he came over and bailed right out of the Pacific. So
Calcutta got smashed because of that.
yeah, and that's how North Africa lost. So.
Okay, guys, let's hear it for the 3rd place winners over here. All right, congratulations.
Yeah,
the Detroit boys.
Yes.
Right. Hockey Town.
Yeah, that's right.
We know that up here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know something about that.
Hopefully, you got our old coach, so hopefully, Babcock.
No, it's not me. No. I am not from Leaf Nation. I am not from Leaf Nation.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I've been in Toronto for like 4 or 5 days now. I have yet to meet a Leafs fan.
I have never been a Leafs fan. So
I've been but we're in Toronto though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the guy I'm staying with is a Boston fan.
Yeah.
And,
well, Boston's a good team.
And Grasshopper is a Habs fan.
Oh well, you gotta like the Canadians. There's those guys.
Hey, Grasshopper, we got winners here. We already announced it.
Oh, you did? Excellent.
Yeah.
Right,
so they're just waiting for their medals now.
Right. Yeah. Who won?
These guys. Yeah.
Cobra Kings.
So he's gonna grab the medals for these guys, and they're only got 15 minutes of interviews left.
Yeah, that's all right.
And then they can go out and get some girls.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I love Canadian girls. Yeah, Canadian girls.
All right.
Okay,
I'll leave that to you.
Guys. Thank you. Bronze medal.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Hobbyist division. Nice dog tape for you. Nice dog tape for you. All the way from Detroit. Where are you from?
Detroit, Michigan. I'm actually from Harrison Township.
Harrison Township, actually.
Yeah, Harrison
Just north of
Township.
Detroit.
Just north of Detroit.
You guys grinded this one out, eh?
Yes, we did.
What did you think of the whole weekend?
I thought it was a great weekend. I love the strategy. It's a different game. It gives new life to it. It really is a great Global 40 setup. I think it's great. I really like it.
It gave us a lot of exposure too, so it was great to play with a bunch of other good players.
Oh yeah, learning from everybody else and looking at all these boards. You know, as a hobbyist, looking at some of these enthusiasts, it gives you an idea of like, oh, I can do this. You can go there. There's a lot of different permutations.
You guys can go home being proud of yourselves that you came here and you fought and you competed against other players. You only play against each other, right?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, so you don't really get a lot of different face-to-face.
Exactly.
So now you know where you're at, right?
Looking forward to it.
You're going to be
Absolutely.
back and you're going to join the enthusiast division, right?
I think so. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Thank you.
All right, thanks a million. Thanks for having us out.
Good job, guys.
Thanks,
And these guys over here, Jeff, I'm pretty sure his partner is a ringer.
Oh, what do we got here?
Consolation. Consolation. Thanks, brother.
I love you, man.
Hey, you too. Hey, as I said, this has been. Come on in. This has been the most funnest trip I can remember.
This guy travels all the time. You just said that this was the best trip. You travel all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, come on. This is great.
Listen, I want to present you with this, okay? Finalist badge, okay? For playing in the gold medal game. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I know you don't want to see any of these, right? But you know.
I'm missing my name tag. I didn't get a name tag.
Oh, you know what? You're missing your. Oh, jeez. You know what? You only half deserve it.
Yay!
Congratulations,
So
guys.
I just want to say that Big Panzer.
Thanks for the game.
for who's your regular partner that got you here?
Carl from San Francisco.
Yep.
Also
Corporal 24.
Also known as Corporal 24.
So he was your teammate that got you here. You took on Pink Panther as a replacement. So big shout out to Carl, Corporal 24.
Way to go, Carl. Thank you.
Way to go, Carl.
And also, we need to make a big shout out.
We're gonna get you one of these. Okay.
We need to make a big shout out to Hunter Jones.
Yes.
Who could not make it and be with us.
But you worked with them and you strategized with them and you
Yes.
planned and he was ready.
Hunter helped prepare me for this.
Yes, and he worked with you guys to strategize to come here, and something fucked up with his ID.
Right.
And
Gotta have
unfortunately, he
a
couldn't.
passport, right?
So big shout out to Hunter Jones, and don't worry,
right.
buddy. We're gonna meet face to face soon. All right.
Getting the passport and ID agencies to move is like moving a mountain. But in any case, thank you so much. God bless and appreciate the awesome time.
Okay, great job. Can you take this for me, Terry? Here. Okay, that's it, everybody. That's the Grasshopper Invitational. I tell you, I've had an awesome time here, like just the best time, and I've learned so much. You know, the games that we tied, like we played against the Cliffside Commandos. That's the first time I'd ever played a token game, and so they gave us all we could handle, and we were lucky to come out of that one tied, and then we were lucky to win the game yesterday, and that was fun, and we made some good friends. And then today, holy crap, we lost 7-0. But man, it was a great experience just to watch those two guys work. And we were proud of ourselves for hanging in as long as we did. But once the tipping balance came in with the money, then there was nothing we could do because we didn't have the money to get any tokens, and they had the money to get whatever token they wanted. So it was only a matter of time. And so it was a real learning experience. And one of the things that was great afterwards was we sat down and had a beer with them afterwards while these other games were going on, and they talked to us about the things that we were doing and how we could get better at it, and that's just great. So I'm so happy that I came here, so happy that I finally got to meet my friend Grasshopper and my friend Terry that I'm staying with, and the guys that come over here, guys. These guys over here, come here. I've been staying with we've been staying together, and we've been Timmy's every morning. We taught them all about Timmy's, and we've been having breakfast every morning.
A staple Canadian breakfast.
Yeah, and having good laughs and everything afterwards. Yeah, I could say it's more than just a tournament. It's the camaraderie that we all shared, and so I can't say it enough. Like, I think we're gonna need a bigger venue next time because the people that see this on the internet, they're gonna want to be here. I'm telling you, this wasn't just another event. This wasn't just a bunch of guys playing Axis and Allies. This was a community coming together and just having such a great time. And even, you know, like were you supposed to, you know, there was no fights, there was no arguments. It was just people were learning. Oh, is that what the rule was? Oh, I'm sorry, you know, and we carry on, and it just, nobody got mad at each other. Everybody just had a good time. Everybody became friends here, and it's just been such a great time. So thank you to my new friends.
Awesome.
Thank you to my new friends from Austria and from England.
Thank you very much.
And it was great. And the guy holding the camera right now, Terry, Iron Stitch, he was our host. He like, we would have been late today, and we were in traffic jam. We can get around that, and he just whips over, and he went down a bunch of back streets, and we were there like that, and we were on time. So I mean, we couldn't have done it without that guy for sure. That was awesome. Anyway, this is General Hand Grenade signing off from Scarborough, Ontario. Thank you for joining us for the tournament. Thank you.
I want to give a big shout out to him.